Welcome.
Welcome to our channel.
She's still only eating the marshmallows out of here, babe. Lele, look at mommy. Look. More. More. Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Leilynn and this is Leia. High five. So you're having breakfast with us this morning. I am actually home from work on a Saturday, which is kind of nice. So what I wanted to talk to you about today was promises, or rather promises to keep, and how many of them do you make in a day? So it starts off with, for me in the morning, is promises that I make to the kids. You know, wake up in the morning and I kind of make a promise to them that I'm going to say bye before I go to work. Try to have breakfast with them or spend some time with them before I go to work. And unfortunately, that's not always the case. On a day that I'm going in late for work, you know, I'll lay in with them, sleep in, because of course Leia, she still breastfeeds. And my promise to her is to continue breastfeeding as long as I can and as much as I can, especially when I'm at home and before I go to work and when I get home from work. So that's a really, really big promise, and for a baby it matters to her because of the bonding and the nutritional values that it has for breastfeeding. But that'll be for another video and we can talk about that then. Anyways, I didn't make a point to bring home a surprise every single time. It would be a different kind of surprise. It would be either me surprising them coming home early, and then we would go somewhere as a family and have dinner somewhere nice. I don't know what kind of promises that you make to your kids and your babies, and you know, you have to understand the impact that it has on them when you make these promises. They remember, you know, they may be little people, but they remember. They remember that you promised them that we're allowed to go, or we're gonna go to the park. Or, okay, hey, or that, you know, we're gonna go to a specific restaurant to eat or somewhere to play. You know, they remember. It has a big impact on them when you don't keep your promise, when you're too busy, when you're on your phone. For Naya right now, what's really big in her world is reading a book. Leia really loves to read, and she loves books, but lately Naya's the one who's been coming to me, bringing me a book and asking me to read it 2 or 3 times.
Purple.
Okay. All right, turn the page.
That one.
Yeah, that's Sunny.
Sunny is sleeping.
Oh, he's sleeping?
Yellow and orange and red and purple and blue.
Very good, my baby.
And sleeping like that.
Oh, he's sleeping like that?
In the tree.
In the tree, that's right.
So that's really big when it comes to children and the things that we promise them and what they remember. So just keep that in mind the next time that you make a promise to your little one. Another promise is the promises that we've made and try to keep at work. What have you promised to your boss? You've promised, like in my case, to make many more phone calls or contact many more leads and try to do more work on social media and put our names out there and get our, face out there. I guess Leia wanted to come back. Yes. What is it? Huh? Those promises that we've made carry a lot of weight during our day. Now, in debt collections, we had to make at least 200 phone calls a day, which once you learn the system, I can literally type and talk with my eyes closed and listen to the customer. And my listening skills were impeccable. They had to be. So the promises that I've made to myself and to my boss and to my team were to work those deals properly, note the account properly, because that was very important. Because if I don't note the account, then nobody knows what's going on. If it's not in paper or in writing, then you don't know what's going on. How frustrating is it that when you call on regards to your account for anything, it could be your electric bill or your cell phone bill, and you say, hey, I've worked out this arrangement with you guys, and I talked to so-and-so on this day, this and that. You have your ducks in order, yet do they? And then when the representative says, oh, well, ma'am, I don't see that here in my system, you're like, really? You don't see that in your system because the last person failed to make their notes. Well, anyways, enough about that. The other promise that I want to talk to you about is promises that you've made and try to keep in the day or the week. Your plans with your friends, your family. And when I say family, I mean like extended family members that don't live with you. The promises that you made to like see them, like in my case, I've tried to make a point that every Sunday, we get up in the morning, we have our little, we either have our breakfast here at home, I could do a big breakfast, like a restaurant, and sit at the table and we can just have really nice breakfast here. Or sometimes, we have a little bit of leadway and we can go somewhere and have a brunch. If you watch my other videos, you can see that we've had brunch at a couple of places and we have a couple of ideas that you can have with the kids. Now, it's a lot harder when we go to the restaurants with the kids because they want to get down, they want to walk around. Kids, it's hard for them to sit still for too long, and then because it's so much going on, everybody's walking around. You have the waiters and waitresses walking around delivering people's food and taking orders and things like that, and then people walking in and out and getting their table. It's a lot, especially for toddlers. It's a lot going on for them. They can't comprehend what's going on. They're trying to pay attention to this person and that person. So it's a lot for them to take.
Kamusta? Where we at? Restaurant? This is how we usually do breakfast when we go out.
We're going to dedicate this day to you. So that's the promise that I made to them. But also with my family is we get up, get the girls ready, and unfortunately for my case, the church that we try to go to is way across town. So not only does it take me about 45 minutes to an hour to get them dressed because my girl's hair is long. Nye's hair is very curly. Leia's hair is wavy. And then not only am I taking care of getting them ready and doing their hair and making sure that everybody is dressed properly, and nice for church, they still gotta eat. So in the morning, I still have to make a point to say, well, hold up. Gotta get you ready, gotta feed you, gotta change your diaper, brush your teeth. It's a lot. So, my family, they watch my videos. So if you see this, I know you understand. But my sister probably understands the most because she has 5 kids and she has 1 girl. So with boys, it's not as hard, but it is still hard because you have your hands super full. You have one child here wanting something, another child here wanting something, another child here and not wanting to go, so it's kind of like getting the herd together. With 2, yes, I have my hands full. I made this promise to my family. I said that I was going to go. I made this promise to God that I was going to, dedicate this time to Him because we dedicate so much time to other things in our life. How hard is it to just dedicate an hour or 2 to, to God to say, hey, I'm just going to praise you for during this time and then I'm going to dedicate the rest of the day to my family. So we make it hard on ourselves when we stack on too many promises and forget that one of the main promises that we need to make is the promise to ourselves, the promise to take care of ourselves, get the sleep, get the rest, get the exercise that we need, take our vitamins, eat right, eat healthy. How many times do you hear somebody say, I need to start eating healthy, I need to start doing better, I need to start, doing right, for myself. During my breaks, my promise to myself is that I would step away fully from my desk, go downstairs and soak in some sun, go outside and get some sunshine. That was a promise to myself. That little bit of 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I would soak up every bit of that time. But the promises that you've made to yourself is one of the biggest promises, biggest parts of your life, because if you don't take care of you, if you don't take care of what is important to your mental health, to your physical health, how can you take care of anybody else? But you can comment below. You can let me know of the promises that you've kept and the promises that you've made to yourself and to your friends or your kids. And I would love to hear your feedback. I don't know whether or not my video can make a big impact. Who knows? You may like this video. The next person may like this video. I may have said something on here that, has enlightened you. Who knows?
Welcome to our channel.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching. Thumbs down or thumbs up? Thumbs up. Focus.
Remember to subscribe and use the thumbs up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.